Hello, hello. Okay. If you hear a fan on, it's because my fan is on. So basically, I was looking at the Little Nightmares 3 page, and I was looking through the pictures. And one theory is um, that I've heard of is that these characters might go back to the mall. And I actually don't think that would happen. But I did realize that this image and I was thinking, man, that looks extremely like the mall. And what we do know is that we're going to a factory, a fun fair, and a city. That's what we know so far. And we can see that uh, this is the city, it's all orange. And we have the fun fair here, which honestly, this looks awesome. You can see all the people down there. Um, and we can see um, I don't know. The factory is green. We can see that the factory is green. Um, this is the only image that is blue. Looking at it, I was like, oh my god, that looks so much like the mall. You can see all these panels that were bolted in. I'm thinking, well, that looks like this. They're all bolted in, and these like pipes are like the ones from the mall. All these pipes and all these metal sheet panels, it looks like this. And you can see that this is the color blue, and all the pictures of the mall has a bluey hint to it. Um, Plus, you can see that it's raining, and you might think, oh yeah, that. This could be maybe near this could just be outside because we can look at the funfair one, and it's also raining in that one like that. But with this one, uh, it kind of looks like the water that run down the sides because it's a ship. I'm just thinking, and we can see that inside the mall, the majority of the flooring is made of wood. And we can see that this staircase is made of wood. I don't think we're going to the mall, but I'm just saying there are some similarities to this image. Um, Also, this image is also, people mention that similar to the place in the DLCs where you meet all the gnomes. Also, by the way, we're gonna have gnomes in this game as well. You can see here, but the more I look at it, the more I realize that uh, when in the game there was stuff over here. The stuff over here, it wasn't the shape, but if you maybe they just reused the furnace for this one because it look extremely similar with the three rivets, three bar things, and the two hinges. Looks similar with all the books and the gnome and all the parchment on the floor, but I don't really know if we are. I don't think we're going to go to the mall because I feel like there's not enough time in the game. Because normally Little Nightmares games are like 3 hours. I don't think there's enough time to go from the city to the factory to the fun fair to the mall, which is across seas, back to the city or something, so we can fight the Mirror Man. I don't think there's enough. But also in this image, we can also see that we can see that this character this character has a wrench. Um, and she's just been carrying it around, and in this image we can see what she uses it for. She can use it for turning stuff. So there will be a bunch of stuff you can do with the wrench. I forgot what this dude has, but if we can, I did see in the trailer that he has a map, and I don't know how that's gonna work. Do we get to use a map? Is it a piece of paper we can read? Can we read? I don't know, but that's something. Also, the theory of who the main evil person will be. Uh, Also, just all the lighting is just awesome. I love it. We can see scratch marks. Maybe that's a chair or something extra scary. Because in this image, we can see that we're crouching. And normally, if we're crouching, we're hiding from something. So I feel like maybe they're one of the bosses or something we're trying to hide from is in this area. Okay, now this is, we can see for the green tint and all the pipes, this is gonna be like in a factory, the factory. So maybe this is gonna be the monster that we're hiding from in that one screenshot. Maybe with the forearms. Like in a bunch of these games, like there were characters with uh long arms. First game we had the janitor, the Very Low Nightmares. That was the doll maker. Uh, I guess technically the tall man had long arms. So maybe this dude has long arms, and there's four of them. Maybe, as in the factory. Also, in the trailer, uh, also we can see here. This is an importance, or somehow, it's a mirror. Something, maybe something evil's coming out of there, and a bunch of people have mentioned that in the Little Nightmares comics, there was a evil dude that came out of the mirror, and in the Little Nightmares, Very Little Nightmares mobile game, there is also a Jack in the Box, which has a man in the mirror, which is the same guy in the comics, which people are thinking that that's the main evil person that is going to be in the game. Also, in the trailer, at the end of the trailer, everybody's wondering, oh, what's this? What are they dumping? What are they dumping? Also, this factory looks awesome. That's gonna be so cool. I feel like we're gonna come down this way, up on here, see this happen, and then go along. Saying what's gonna be, what were they making? What are they dumping off? And you can see in this image, the lollipops. They're the circular lollipops. Oh my god! Right here, look, there's a hand. Do you think there's gonna be maybe a monster, maybe another baby in the game that we then crush with the lollipops? What if the factory is making the lollipops so the baby doesn't eat everybody? Theory. I just had a theory. Maybe that is a good idea. Maybe that's why they're making so many. So the baby has a bunch of lollipops to eat. We can see there's lollipops. So this baby doesn't eat everybody. Also, someone did mention that you could maybe, where is it? You could see 6 in this image. Right now you can't really see it. I'll probably put the video in the description. Maybe you could see 6 in here. I thought this was like a head and then a shoulder, and then another head and a shoulder because it's cracked. It's like in 2 different places. But then you can see here, maybe that's a cone head, maybe a gnome, maybe 6. Who knows? I'll probably put the video in the description. Also, there was a theory that where is it? Yeah, this dude is hanging up people so the baby can eat them. But if you look, he's not moving at all. I think he's just frozen. And I think maybe all these people, I don't know. Maybe this used to be somewhere that people lived before the baby took over or something. We have the mirror. Yeah. Little Nightmares has something to do with mirrors in the first game. And now in this one, I think, yeah. Also, people think maybe 6 could be in this game because 6 has been in every single Little Nightmares add-on, from the comics to the mobile game to, yeah, everything that's due to the series. So maybe she's in the third game. We don't know yet. Even the DLC, she's in like a camera. So maybe she is part of this game too, but who knows. This gnome looks dead. Like, it looks like it's been copied from that freezer scene in the first game. You know, if you go into the freezer in the kitchen area and you climb up, there's a dead gnome. This looks exactly the same, but just not frozen. So maybe this is a dead gnome. Maybe there are no more gnomes. Also, with this, you can see that like he's holding up a map, a map, a writing piece of parchment. Maybe he can read. Maybe it's a map. I don't know how the game mechanic for a map would work. This looks awesome. I think there were crows in this game, so maybe they captured a crow, took his feathers, and made an umbrella. I don't know, something. I don't know, but these look like feathers. Now this looks good. Maybe this is in the factory. But if we look over, okay, okay, okay. I just realized this is a giant crayon and a giant play book. I think there's just gonna be a bunch of giant babies, and the factory is making toys or lollipops for the giant babies, because this majority of the toys are made for these little kids. But I think that they are making giant toys like these for the giant babies. I think this is going to be in the factory. That's a giant trombone. Or French horn? No, trombone. I don't know. Instruments. Maybe this is a giant uh piano for the babies. We also have an axe in the eye. That's pretty spooky. This could be on the mall because there's so many eyes, but I think there's just eyes everywhere. Maybe this is Illuminati Secret Service in the game. There is not. But I don't know. Who knows? This game is gonna be super exciting. You can see all the people. I don't know. A lot of them have bald spots, except this dude. A bunch of yeah. So we can see they eating the same sausages and pies and drinking. This does look extremely fun. We can see machine. I don't know what. Those are bugs. Uh, I don't know how those are gonna work. Maybe you can't touch them. Maybe that's like the leeches. We have more folders. This is the factory. I don't know. Maybe the factory is owned by the people who own the mall. Maybe that's like a big company that owns multiple things. Yeah. That looks extremely fun. Okay, now this is a factory also. Also a thing that this factory is making lollipops. We can see its symbol, which is swirl. Swirl, and there's a lollipop over here. I don't know what these are, but there's multiple of them. There's squiggles. There's a big mirror here, so he can teleport through that. Yeah, there's nothing really to look on here. You can see a crow, big pots, but nothing. Look, rolls. Maybe that's like a rolled up thing. I don't know. The big baby, the giant enormous child. Where's your parents? So that's the eye. Maybe if we destroy the baby, the way we destroy it is maybe stabbing its eye out. I don't know. We could have crushed. Maybe from that one picture, we crush it with candy. I don't know. So we can see from all of these guys, they're frozen, because the eye works like all the other eyes, and they just turn people to stone. Ooh, what was that? Okay, so now we're teleporting. We could be teleporting to the new level, like the factory or something. There was a theory that when you go through the mirror cracks, like some of the TVs. So maybe that's why they're cutting away so quickly. It's because you don't want to see the mirror crack. Yeah, and we have the everything like with candy and stuff. So yeah, my theory is that the factory is making candy and toys to keep the baby away from eating everybody or turning them to stone. It could be keeping my dog is awake. I have to go now. Bye.